Kia ora. Welcome to the chiropractic clinic. My name is Shiva. I will be working with you today to sort out whatever issues that are going on with your spine and back and shoulders today. It's nice to meet you. Before we begin, I was wondering if you could just give me a rundown about what brings you into the clinic today. Okay, I'm gonna make some notes, okay? Perfect. Okay. Okay. And which shoulder is that? Okay. Do you have any idea what brought that on? So it was pretty random? Okay. What was happening specifically when the pain occurred? Okay, yep. Okay. Yep. Do you work at a desk for a living? Like a desk job? Okay. And do you do any heavy lifting, such as lifting boxes, moving things around? Yep, okay. Any changes in lifestyle recently, such as attending a gym, walking more? Okay. Okay. Yep. I think I've got a good idea of what's going on. It's nothing we can't sort out today, though, okay? No need to worry. What have you been doing in the meantime to manage that kind of pain? Okay. Yep. Just over the counter. Yep. Okay. Okie-dokie. Any stretches or anything like that that you know kind of... Okay, we'll walk you through some of those today. And we'll also go through some techniques to mitigate that and kind of prevent that from happening again. So I think we'll go through a full chiropractic assessment. So for your chiropractic adjustment session, I will be feeling around the areas of your body that are associated with the spine. This includes your neck and your shoulders and your back, chest, and the hips. Basically, what I will be looking for is motility or lack thereof. Your spine is made up of vertebrae. Sometimes those vertebrae can get a little sticky or jammed, if you may. And sometimes when they're not moving the way they should be, they can cause pain, straining, and cause things to not really work the way they should. From what I have assessed from what you've said today, it seems that you have a bit of strain and build up on your shoulder. And that has come from just repeated strain and repeated use in that area, typically from sitting at a desk, maybe not sitting as correctly as you should be. It can also come from things like an old mattress, maybe your pillows have compressed a little bit too much, might be time to update those. We can go through all of the solutions after I run the chiropractic session, okay? So when I start to do the adjustments, you are going to hear a popping sound or a clicking sound. So this sound is not to be anything of concern. What it is, it's actually gas leaving the sockets of the joints. It's a nitrogen gas, actually, and it's just popping out. It's basic physics. And what can happen is that popping can lead to a bit of an endorphin release. So many patients who leave the chiropractic clinic say that they feel the best right after the chiropractic session, and that's because of the rush of endorphins that occurs, and that's typically the main thing that causes people to have such an enjoyable session when they are experiencing their chiropractic adjustment. What we need to remember, it's not just the initial session of the adjusting that will resolve your back issues. You do need to do a little bit of homework, find some ways to manage the shoulder and back pain through a series of exercises, tools, all kinds of things that I will walk you through once we have completed the adjustment session. Do you have any questions today? Okay, I'm just going to put some gloves on and then we will get on with the adjustment. Okay? Perfect. Okay, now that we're all gloved up and ready to go, tell me how you're feeling. You're a little nervous? Okay, there's no need to be nervous. Why don't I walk you through a simple breathing exercise before we begin to help you feel a little bit more relaxed. Okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to roll your shoulders back as much as you can. Don't strain yourself. Now, take a deep breath in through the nose. I'll do it with you. And exhale through the mouth. When you're breathing, try to imagine the air going in through the nose all the way down into your belly, into your abdomen, rather than into your chest. Okay? We'll do it again. Breathing in. And exhale through the mouth. Good. One more. I breathed into my chest and I noticed that I couldn't fit as much air into my body, so we're going to do that again. So, breathing in into the abdomen. Exhale. There you go. How do you feel? Good. I'm going to go in with the massaging and assessment now, okay? Perfect. So, I'm going to start with the neck, just gently kind of stroking down. What we want to do is we do want to warm up the muscle, because some of these movements can be a little rapid. So if we warm the muscle up first, shouldn't have any pain involved. This should actually feel quite pleasurable and satisfying. I'm just going to move down onto the shoulders now. And the other side. A little bit around the clavicle. Excellent. If you could just lift your chin up. Perfect. Okay, we're going to start with the neck adjustments. So, I'm just going to do a really, really easy one, which is a forward and back adjustment. So I'm going to take one hand and place it behind your head. I'm going to put one hand under your chin, okay? And just let your neck kind of relax into my hands. I'm going to be able to support you just fine, okay? I'm going to adjust. 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Good. Okay. Have a wee roll around of the neck. Okay, so we're going to do it the other way. So I lifted your chin up this time. Now I'm going to push the head downwards, okay? Take this hand and put it behind your head. And that's one under your chin. I'm going to bring your head forward in 3, 2, 1. Cool. And again. Good. And now we're going to do it from side to side. So first we're going to go this way. So I'm going to place this hand under your cheek or your jaw, just here. And this one's going to go on the top of your head up here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just relax into my hand. Don't worry, I've got you. I'm very strong. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Good. So we're going to do the other side now. So this hand is going to rest on the jaw here. And this hand's going to be on top of the head. So, yeah, just going to bring your head down. There we go. There we go. Just relax into it. The more you relax into it, the more satisfying this should be, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Good. Okay. And I want you to just roll your head around. Okay, let me see the full range of motion there. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Next we're going to do similar motions, but it's going to be more based on the neck. Okay. So I'm going to place my hand at the back of your neck, and then one hand just here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bring it forward a little bit more than usual. You may find that your chin will come towards your breastbone, yeah? Okay. So just one hand around here and one hand on the neck, okay? I'm going to bring the whole head forward, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and again. Good. Okay, we're going to do that back now. Not as far, but we are going to bring it kind of back into the shoulder. So you're going to feel the top of your head go into your shoulder blade. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hand at the top of your head, this hand rather, on your forehead. This one at the base of the head, around about the neck area, okay? Perfect. So up here and around here. So 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Good. Okay, and then rolling the shoulders back. Okay, yeah, okay. So what I want to do next is I want to take the head and kind of give it a quick kind of push into the shoulder. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and push the ear into the shoulder, not all the way, but just enough to get that range of motion, okay? We're going to do it this way first. So I'm going to place my hand at the top of your head like this, and then the other hand around about this area. I'm going to pull it down, okay? Yeah, there we go. So up here. Yep. And down here. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. And again. Very good. How are you feeling? Yep, do another roll of the shoulder. Yeah, it should start to feel pretty good. Okay, we're going to do the other side now. So, placing my hand on top of the head and around about the ear area. Cool. And 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Good. How's that feeling? Good. So, could you just roll the shoulder that has been giving you a little bit of grief at the moment? Okay. Okay, cool. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to take the shoulder. I'm going to place one hand at the front and one at the back, and I'm just going to push it back. And I'm going to pull it forward afterwards, okay? Perfect. So, placing one hand on the shoulder around more of the chest area. I'm going to take one hand, bring it underneath, so underneath the underarm, and place it around the back, okay? Yeah, and you just relax into it. I will support you, don't you worry. Okay, so placing the hand here and one underneath, thank you, and moving backwards. 3, 2, 1, and again. Good. Then we're going to do it the other way. So I'm going to take this hand, place it underneath the arm, and then grab the back of your shoulder. Place this one at the front, and we're going to pull forwards, okay? 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Good. Okay. Rolling that shoulder. Okay. Gonna do it on the other side as well, just to get that symmetry in there, okay? Okay. So, this hand at the front, bringing this one underneath the arm, and then 3, 2, 1, bring it forward. And again, 3, 2, 1, bring it forward. There you go. And then swapping hands, bringing it underneath, placing this one at the front, and pressing it back. 3, 2, 1. There you go. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Okay. I'm rolling both shoulders now. Okay. We're going to take a deep breath now. Okay. So, as I showed you before, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Okay, very good. We are getting somewhere. So I like to see. Now I'm going to be pressing down onto the shoulders. Okay? I'll be doing it with both shoulders at the same time to get that symmetry. Okay? Perfect. Placing my hands on either shoulder like this. Relaxing, relaxing. 3, 2, 1. Good. And again. Good. And again. Good, 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 good. Rolling the shoulders back, rolling the shoulders back, rolling them forward, rolling them forward. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We should bring your shoulders up to your ears. And drop. Yeah, okay. And one more time. And drop. Good, 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 good. That is all looking the way it should. Okay. What I'd like you to do is turn around so I can get access to your back. I'm just going to do a couple of adjustments down the spine, okay? Perfect. So just give you a moment. Feel the need to kind of move your body around. It's perfectly fine. And sitting down, thank you. I'm just going to have a feel of the back, get a feeling of the vertebrae, see how every one of them are going, okay? Perfect. Just going to start. Yeah, okay. Okay. Just going to be tapping down like this. Okay. Definitely need to do a couple of adjustments around the top of the spine, okay? Perfect. So I'm going to be taking my 2 hands like this and pressing it in, okay? Cool. Perfect. And once more. Okay. Yep, just bring your shoulders back. Try to make your shoulder blades touch at the back. Okay. We'll just do a couple more adjustments down the spine, and then I think we'll be good to go, okay? Perfect. So, just bring my fingers in like this, and okay. Cool. Okay. Can you pop your hands above your head? Okay. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. Welcome to stand up when you're ready and turn around. We will go through a couple of techniques to help manage any future tension that you might experience, okay? Perfect. How are you feeling? Yep, that'll be the endorphin release. It gives you quite a bit of rush, which is pretty nice, isn't it? Okay. So, there are a couple of things that we can do to manage our bodies to prevent a pain like this. The first one is managing how we're sitting. So, when you're sitting at a desk, there are certain places that your eye level and your knees and your feet should be placed. First of all, when you sit, your knees and feet need to be at a right angle. An example of a right angle is something like this. So when you're sitting, this should be the thigh, these should be your calves, and your feet should be touching the floor. So first of all, make sure you have a chair that allows you to be able to have your knees perfectly straight and down with your feet touching the floor. Following that, when you are at a screen, you need to make sure that while your knees are at a right angle, that the screen is at eye level. So making sure that you're not looking up too high or looking down at your screen, looking down at a computer like a laptop. To make sure that the computer is at eye level. So if you need to, take some books or a box, bring your screen up. And if it's too high, bring the screen down. Next, you want to make sure that when you're typing, that it's at a comfortable position. So your hands, or your elbows rather, need to be tucked in at your sides. Type, 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 rather than reaching too far forward or reaching too far back. You want everything to be at a right angle. For example, the shoulder and the arm needs to be at that right angle again while you're typing away like this. This kind of posture will definitely help with maintaining the back and shoulder health. If you find that you have maybe been sitting in a position that's not the best for your back health, there are a couple of exercises that you can do to help stretch out those muscles. The first one is you take your chin, and depending on which shoulder is giving you some grief, so say this is your shoulder that's having some issues, take your chin and direct it towards your elbow like this. Then take this hand and place it on the back of your head, and then pull the head towards where your chin is directed like this. If you need to, you can place your hand up into the ear like that. So placing the hand on the back of the head, chin pointed this way, hand in the ear, and pulling it down. Or you can take this hand and place it at the back of your small of your back, and again pulling down. Also got devices like this rubber ball. If you find that your shoulder pain or neck pain or back pain is causing you a lot of grief and you can't get to a chiropractor, or you're at a point where you can't get any meds or anything like that for it, take this ball, either against a wall or on the floor. I recommend the floor, that way you've got gravity working to your advantage. Place the ball in the area that's causing you pain, kind of roll around on the floor with this ball underneath you. You can also do it against a wall, but as I said, if you've got that force of gravity, you're going to get more relief. Yes, it's kind of soft because it is rubber, but it's nice and firm, so it should really tackle those pinched nerves or anything like that. By all means, you can take this with you today, so no problem at all. Another option is something like temperature therapy. So we've got a hot or cold pack. So this has some beads inside it. You can either pop this in the freezer or heat it up in the microwave. And depending on your strain or back pain, you can place this on the area that's causing you grief, especially if you find that you can't really move it around very much. And this should help relieve any inflammation, any pain like that, so that you can move on to some stretches when you are able. Also use things such as magnesium oil to help massage and relax those muscles. You've also got options like deep heat or temperature-based creams that kind of massage into the back and have usually an ethanol or something in them that tends to release a cold and hot sensation simultaneously, which helps to relieve any pain that might be occurring in your shoulders or other muscles. Of course, if it does get quite serious, do come back. Otherwise, visit your doctor. But I'm sure with these kinds of techniques and after our session today, you should be just fine. How are you feeling? Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If anything does come up for you, come back in and we will reassess. It's no problem. Okay. Ka kite, my friend.